Yep, you know what it is. You know what it is. Mississippi, what it do? Your boy EJ the DJ. I'm here. I'm outside no sidewalks. I'm having a good time. Columbus, Mississippi, what it do? I'm having a great time right now. We had a great event last night. Did my thing. DJ alongside my boy DJ Roski. Now we here talking to the artists, talking to the people. We on land. We are on land. Got my boy Fico. Fico is in the building.
Yeah, man, the Fico Guy, man.
Fico Guy.
Yeah, man, financially independent, creating opportunities, you feel me?
I love it.
Yeah. So, shit, man, what I really do, man, you know what I'm saying? I just teach people how to leverage their credit to create income, you know what I'm saying? I got several different streams, several different businesses, you know. So, I teach artists. I was an artist myself, you know what I'm saying? Managed the label 229 Records.
Okay.
So, you see, I'm from Cordell, Georgia, watermelon capital of the world, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Did some time at ATL. Right now, I'm in St. Louis. So, I just be bouncing around, you know what I'm saying? Bedouin. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Traveling, man. So shit, I teach the artists, you know what I'm saying, how to leverage their credit, create income, take their income to build up their brand, market themselves, blow themselves up, because that's what the labels do. So
now,
a lot of people don't know that.
How important is that? Because a lot of artists come in this game, they don't have credit, they don't have no money, and they have big attitudes. How could we sit down and change that?
Well, first thing is education.
Yes.
So shit, you got to know what credit is.
Okay.
And just to keep it plain and simple, you know what I'm saying, it's the ability to make payments on time.
Okay.
So that's really what it's all about. Like, if you really want something in life, you have to know how to leverage your credit in order to get cribs, mortgages, you know what I'm saying, auto loans, you know what I'm saying, loans to be able to fund your project, and you got to be able to make those payments on time to keep building up the credit.
So what happens if somebody had their credit wrong, they've been paying late, they haven't been doing the right thing? How can they get back on track? Is that possible?
Well, shit, one thing about credit, it can always be restored. It can always be repaired. You can fuck that shit up 1,000,000 times and turn around and build it up. I lost everything I had 3 times and bounced back 3 times.
How long did it take?
It just depends on the grind, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the knowledge of what you got or what you know on how to rebuild. So shit, I went out self-taught, got mentors, you know what I'm saying, learn the game, you know what I'm saying, learn the way, and repaired my shit, you know what I'm saying, and then double back, took all that credit I leveraged, started a rental car business when I got 8 cars.
Okay.
You feel me? When I got 120,000 worth of business credit. One thing about business credit, it don't show on your personal credit.
Gotcha.
So when I learned that, I went and built my personal credit, made it Holly Berry pretty, you know what I'm saying? Got up to a 780 on the credit score. Started LLC, started a C Corp, you know what I'm saying, record label, couple other businesses. Took each one of those LLCs, and then went and got $50K a piece on each one of them.
That's what I'm talking about.
So then now I can run those cars up,
Yeah.
and they're not showing on my business.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then there's other plays, you know, where I can convert credit into cash. I would take a 20,000 Amex card, go out to Vegas, you know what I'm saying, flip it, take those chips, you know what I'm saying, go cash them back in.
Yeah.
Convert that into cash, take that cash, go get a car, go get a property.
Nah, that's definitely amazing. Is that hard? Because, you know, like a lot of our talk in our community is based on credit. Everybody is so scared to deal with people that fix credit. How can you make somebody feel safe about dealing with you?
Well, that's another thing, you know what I'm saying? The scam game is real.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from
Yes,
Georgia, ATL, you feel me?
Scam Lena.
Scam Century, you know what I'm saying? So, and I've been scammed myself, so,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I've been scammed myself, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn the game. Can't be green out here, you feel me?
Yeah, you definitely
and
can.
then, you know, and then me being real hungry, you see what I'm saying? I got.
Okay.
So, but knowledge is everything, experience is everything.
Yes.
So, once I got, I never get got again. It's like having your heart broke. Once my heart broke one time, a bitch can never do it again, you feel me? So, that happened to me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you, I lost everything I had 3 times and bounced back. So, the scam game is real. The internet game is a bunch of scams on there. A lot of Nigerians on there just getting people, you know what I'm saying? So,
definitely out here.
You can't be a dummy, you know what I'm saying? You can't just fall for whatever. Yeah. So, it is a game of learning and experience. So, the best play is to just, you know what I'm saying, get as much education and knowledge as you can on your own before you go dealing with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Don't go in blind.
No, I definitely agree with you. What's some safety precautions that a person could use not to get scammed? Because I understand what you're saying. It's easy to not get scammed, but what could somebody that's watching right now get from you to say, all right, I don't want to get scammed, I don't know about credit. What's some safety precaution measures that they could take to like not fall in that realm of getting scammed? Because the common word right now is always do research. But if somebody don't know and don't have the knowledge, what are they doing research on?
All right, cool. So, number one, you want to definitely protect your social. Number two, you don't want to be like, you don't want to give them too much personal access. So, like, let's say, okay, boom, this is how it happened to me. Okay, boom. I go and hook up with another business partner, whatever. They look legit. Everything looks straight. They put me on the LLC, whatever, for 10% or whatever. They want me to go and use my credit to go and get business credit up on a date EIN number.
That's crazy.
All right. So, boom, I go and do that. Get the loan. They go get a property.
Yeah.
They paying back the loan. It's building up my credit. So now, in the future, I can go and leverage that. Being that I got 100% on-time payments, I can go and leverage that, you know what I'm saying, history, and grab another 50K on my own. That's building up my profile, you feel me?
Got you.
Now, if I give them that access and give them access to the card, that's dumb shit. So you should keep don't like keep yourself as the only sole authorized user on your own shit at every time to get nobody access to your shit.
Definitely understand that.
Right. So they can go and just, you know what I'm saying, bust and move however they want.
Yeah.
So you have to, you know what I'm saying, you can't just be green. That's what I'm saying. Like
no,
you can't
I definitely understand that. So you saying a person will have to get somebody else to get you'll buy a house, somebody will buy a house with your EIN, or you'll buy a house under somebody else's EIN? How does that work?
No, you can get a house under your own EIN, but to build your own profile up, sometimes you collaborate and leverage with other people who already got a strong profile.
So it's just trying to understand how you build credit with somebody else if you're trying to build credit yourself. Like as an individual, how do I, like if I want to build credit under myself, I will go under somebody else and build credit. I mean,
that's one way of doing it. That's one way of doing it. So yeah, so that you can build your own credit and build your own LLC, your own business credit profile, which is what I recommend. But some people try to take the fast track. So what they'll do is they'll collab with somebody else who already got a strong profile and pick it back off them.
I just feel like the fast track to sound like it's not legit. That don't sound legit.
It's legit. It's not illegal. Legit? It's not illegal. But when you give them access to your shit and then they use it and then they run off on the plug, that's how you get fucked.
See that's why I say it don't sound legit.
It's not legit. I mean, it's not illegal though.
It's not illegal.
No,
but it's not safe.
Because you giving them access,
but it's not safe.
It's not safe.
See, that's the thing.
See, you rolling the dice.
See, you rolling the dice. So we trying to figure out a way to let the people know that's tuned in right now how not to get scammed at all. Like what's the best legit route to go to get? Because I understand what you're saying. That's a 50-50 chance. You giving a stranger or somebody that you just met the information, that's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
What's the best way we could go about a person
is to
saying,
keep your shit on lock? Like, don't give access to any of your cards. Don't get access to any of your profiles. Don't jump on nobody else's LLC. Build your own shit out. You feel me? Unless you got somebody who, you know what I'm saying, you came up with, a family member, you know what I'm saying, your old lady who you trust, something like that. But it's a total stranger or somebody else who fit the bill, who got the look, you know what I'm saying, and come out and pimp you. Like I wouldn't really roll with that.
Nah, I definitely understand what you're saying, 100%. What you're saying makes sense. Just trying to get an understanding of how we make that make sense across the board. Because what you're saying is get somebody to help you, but what's the best way? Like if somebody right now is in $30,000 in debt right now, and they live an honest life, they don't go outside, they're not in the streets. How could they fix their credit? Like what's the best way to do it? Would they go to Credit Karma? Would they find somebody that leverage their credit in the background? Like what's the best way to do it?
Okay, for someone like that, a square person, basically what you said, first thing you should do, you got to know your profile.
Okay.
So you're going to need to go to Identity IQ, or you're going to need to go to Experian. You can use Credit Karma, but if you do, I would use the profile where you have to pay, where you get a legitimate overview of your whole profile, not just one bureau. So you got Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion.
Got you.
Right? So you want to pull your profile. Don't get the free one. You want to pay for that shit.
Pay for it.
Pay for that motherfucker. Pull your profile. See exactly what's on that motherfucker. So first thing you're going to have is personal information. It's going to be your name. It's going to be your phone number. It's going to be your address, your birthday, your social. By law, if any of that is one letter off, if your name John and they left the end off, that is not you.
Got you.
Right? If your name is spelled a certain way and one letter is off, by law, that is not you.
Perfect.
So that could be automatically have to come off. So just by straightening up and cleaning up the personal profile could get you additional 20 points on the credit score just by cleaning that up.
Got you.
You want to get out all addresses that ain't yours or were never there, or if you don't live there, you can get all those addresses removed. You just have to upload your current driver license with your current address on it, social, and get all those old addresses, all those old phone numbers off. Because the number one way that the credit bureaus will verify you is by your motherfucking address.
Got you.
Right? So you got to get that shit to where it's an address that's not connected to any bad account that's on your profile.
Got you.
All right, that's number one. So once you clean up that personal information, number one. Number two, you got to go through each account, right? If anything on that account is wrong, your name, like one time they spelled my name, my middle name is with a K. They had it with the C.
Okay.
That ain't me. So by law, they had to take that shit off.
Got you.
Even if it's your account and you ran that shit up 30,000, if that one letter on that shit is wrong, that shit is not you.
Okay.
So they got to take it off.
Got you.
Now it may take 3-4 rounds of disputing, but they got to take it off.
But they got now we in the meat and the potatoes, because we go to credible places like Experience. I don't know the other ones he said, but I know Experience.
Equifax and TransUnion.
So definitely get an account. Definitely pay for the account, and definitely do your due diligence after that, because it's somebody that's trained. You go to the Better Business Bureau, and then you can always research everything to make sure everything is legit. Now, going to somebody that's John and Sue that got the suit on and looking good and smelling good, if they get you, that's on you. The information is in front of you, and that's the goal. That's why I got this gentleman here in front of me right now, and we talking about it so we can make sure that we have this clear understanding, and make sure you understand what's going on and how we gonna make it work. So after that, how long does it normally take? Like a process to clean your credit. Let's say it's somebody in $20,000, $30,000 debt. Is that a 5-year process, a 3-year process? How long is that process?
Well, it kind of depends. I mean, it took you 3 to 5 years to fuck it up, so you're gonna have to give it 6 months to a year to try to straighten it out. Okay. Now, that's fair. Another part of the profile is the inquiries. So, inquiries is when you run a hard pull on your credit, right? Yes. So they supposed to stay on your shit for 24 months. Okay. Right? So now look, by law, if it passed 24 months, that shit got to come off. Got you. All right. Then another play is, if you was to run your credit for a card, you can call them within 24 hours, 72 hours, and be like, hey, look, I didn't run that. If you legitimately didn't run it, by law, they have to remove it. Let's read between the lines. If you run your credit for a credit card, you get approved for a $10,000 credit card. Within 72 hours, you can call. If you didn't legitimately run that card, they can remove the inquiry. Gotcha. Within 72 hours. So you can run up a significant amount of credit with no hard pulls to reflect on it if you call within 72 hours. If you did not run it. If you did not run it. So y'all listen, success leave clues, and we give you some insight right now to help repair your credit. I mean, a lot of people right now is struggling with, fixing their credit. It's tax time right now, so it's always good to have that credit intact. Definitely understand. Money means a lot, but money don't mean nothing when it comes to credit. Credit is king. And even now, your car insurance is asking for credit. Apartment, houses is asking for credit. Everything to buy a brand new car, of course, credit. Everything requires credit. Getting a cell phone requires credit. So a lot of people that have money think about credit right now. This is an important time of year. So if you get some extra money to invest properly, understand what you're doing. Make these temporary investments right now for long-term gain, and I think you could do it, because this is something that's important. That's why he's up here and letting us know. Exactly. Any other guidelines? And the main thing about the credit report, man, is credit history. Okay. So a man who makes his payments on time is quickly forgotten. Got you. Right? Yeah. So credit history is very important. So the number one thing you want to do is you got to get those late payments off. Got you. Late payments will destroy your credit report. Okay. Right? They think running your card up destroy your credit report. Right? That's debt to credit ratio. Okay. All right? And the credit usage. So the amount of credit you have versus the amount of credit that you're using. So boom, if you have $1,000 worth of credit, you're using $900 worth of credit, you're using 90% of your credit.
Wow.
That only counts as 30% of the credit report.
Okay.
But a late payment will count 35% of your credit report.
That's big right
there.
So
a late payment is detrimental. So that's why I say credit is the ability to make payments on time.
Got you.
The more you make payments on time, the more eligible you are to get more credit.
Got you. I like that.
If you run a card up,
yeah,
that's not that bad as long as you're making the minimum payment on time.
On time.
You feel me?
Got you.
So with business credit, there is no credit usage.
Yeah.
You can max that out and it's not going to reflect on your credit report. It's not going to show that you're using 90% of the credit. But if you use your personal credit and run it up 90%, it's going to show that you're using 90% of your credit, and the score will drop a little, but it's not detrimental like a late payment is. So so that's why I say you build up your personal credit all the way up to high as you can get it, closer to 800 as possible. Then you go and start an LLC or a C Corp or an S Corp, and then take your personal credit and leverage it to get business credit and run it up to 100, 200 on the business side.
Yeah.
Use that to promote your brand, your product, yourself, and then you turn around and make the minimum payment on that. So, and it's never going to reflect on your personal credit. You have a personal stack of credit cards that's going to be in your closet, and you're only going to be using the business stack of credit cards to do everything. And you're going to write most of that stuff off as able to be written off as expenses during taxes, and you can get it back. Personal credit is different. So you want to run your credit up, grab many personal credit cards you can, put them shits up, then take that and go leverage it to get many business credit cards as you can, and use that to promote your brand, promote your lifestyle, promote your product. But do not waste it on bullshit. If it's not making money, don't use the credit on it. And it's not making sense. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. And you should not be using your credit on it. Credit, it should be used on anything that's going to generate income.
Got you. Man, listen, you heard it first. He broke it down to you. And I'm excited because I'm gonna go, listen to this over myself and make sure I get the notes and make sure my credit is on point, because the goal is to get business credit. The goal is to make sure my credit is A1, and you should do the same thing. It's tax time. Why not control your destiny? Why not control the narrative? It's only right. Any last minute words?
Yeah, man, you can follow me on TikTok, man, at the Fico Guy. Also on Instagram, the Fico Guy, the Facebook, the Fico Guy. Fico, F-I-C-O, not the Fair Isaac Corporate. Not the Fair Isaac Corporate Organization, credit organization. It's the financially independent creating opportunities. Fico Guy.
Man, you know what it is. Your boy EJAY the DJ, Mississippi. What it do? I'm here. We give you gems, give you diamonds. It's only right. Get a notepad, get a pen, rewind this back to the beginning, start again, learn, listen, and take advantage of the opportunity. You know what it is. EJAY the DJ. We here. Talk to me nice.